video, we're going to be talking about reverse wholesaling and how it is different from traditional wholesaling. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am the Pretty Girl Investor. I am a real estate investor who uses the exit strategy of wholesaling real estate. This is where I document my real estate journey and where I teach other entrepreneurs how they can get started wholesaling. So before we get started, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you will be the first one to be notified when I drop a video. So to know what reverse wholesaling is, you need to know what traditional wholesaling is. Reverse wholesaling is the same type of transaction as wholesaling, only the order of the process is reversed. Wholesaling real estate happens when a person finds a property. They put the seller under contract at a discount. They then flip that contract to an end buyer at a higher price, thus keeping the profit. Now remember, we are not real estate agents. We do not represent the buyer or the seller in a real estate transaction, which is why we are only selling the assignable contract and not the property. So the wholesaler will keep the difference between the price they negotiated with the seller and the price that they sell the contract for. This difference is known as our assignment fee. The thing with wholesaling is that once you get a seller under contract, your time starts now, meaning you are on a time limit to find a buyer, typically within 30 to 45 days. Some wholesalers can't even find a buyer in enough time, and that is when reverse wholesaling comes into play. Reverse wholesaling uses the same concept of wholesaling, but instead of finding an end buyer after you get the seller under contract, you will find the buyer before you even look for the property. Not all buyers have the time and interest to look for properties themselves, so they would prefer someone come along and look for properties for them, and that's where you come in. The advantages of reverse wholesaling is that you aren't under a time crunch to find an end buyer, you already have one. So here are the steps to reverse wholesaling. 1, you need to find your cash buyers. You need to ask them qualifying questions, which is known as their buy criteria, and you need to begin to build your cash buyers list. Your buyers criteria will include what market they're looking to buy in, what types of properties they buy, how fast can they close. These are just some of the questions you need to know when looking for a buyer. You will then find a motivated seller, put that seller under contract at a discount, assign that contract to your end buyer that you already have, and then schedule your closing date. So instead of closing your deal in 30 days, you just close your deal in 7. And that's because you are being more strategic than the average wholesaler. Some newbies come into the game not knowing whether to build their cash buyers list first or find properties first. And if I were a newbie and just coming in not knowing anything, I would definitely build my cash buyers list first so I can have my buyers in my back pocket. And when I find a property, I can go ahead and assign that contract to my buyer in little to no time and get that deal closed. So if you guys enjoyed this video and if I provided any value to you at all, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I drop more videos like these. And don't forget to say your affirmation, guys. The mindset is a powerful thing, and I will see you guys in my next video.